T-Chain CM is the exclusive computer music version of LVC-Audio's modular channel strip T-Chain, with a slightly reduced take on the $25 Dino Fuzz Module built in, as well as a compressor, an EQ, a double filter, a gate, and the innovative clip shifter dynamic clipper. In this video, we'll take a whistle-stop tour of T-Chain CM, introducing you to the 6 modules and examining the global shell in which they're used. Start by inserting T-Chain CM into a channel in your DAW. The default setup has the Dino Fuzz CM dynamic distortion module loaded. The threshold, attack, and release knobs adjust the input level and speed at which the distortion amount set by the dynamic knob kicks in and drops out. And the static knob controls how much distortion is applied below the threshold. Fuzz and pentode algorithms offer 2 sonic colors. In the global T-Chain CM interface, the input and output knobs and dry-wet slider cover level and mix control, and the bypass button, of course, disables all processing. The input and output meters combine VU in orange, peak in red, and dynamic range, the yellow area monitoring, and are calibrated to 0 dB full scale. To switch module, click the load button and select from the menu that appears. At the bottom, T-Chain CM's second saturation effect is Fuzz, which features 7 distortion algorithms, each one governing an underlying multiband process and dialed in with the saturation knob. Fuzz invites experimentation, as each algorithm has its own particular response and sound. Two dynamics-related modules are also on board. The digital comp compressor offers ratios up to 30:1, combined attack and release control via the timing knob, and a gain reduction meter. Digital gate also gives visual feedback on gain reduction and can be set to attenuate the signal below the threshold by up to 60 dB with up to 100 milliseconds attack and 1 second release. Equalization is covered by digital EQ and digital HLP. The former is a 4-band EQ with high and low shelves flanking 2 parametric peak filters. Each band delivers up to 20 dB of cut or boost, and the shelves have 2 slope settings. HLP, meanwhile, comprises simple high and low pass resonant filters. Clip shifter is a dynamic clipper. The init fader sets an input threshold. When this is exceeded, the clipping point drops to the level set by the end fader. With shape at 0, the clipping is soft, and at 100% it's hard. The speed and recovery of the drop are established by the attack and release knobs, while lowering the harmonic knob unbalances the clipping symmetry between the positive and negative sides of the signal, and the lock button reduces clip shifter to a conventional static clipper. The display at the top switches between waveform and spectrum views via the right-click menu. As well as signal level, the waveform view also shows a few per-module parameters, such as the level of the distortion generated by Dino Fuzz CM. The horizontal slider determines the amount of time visible in the waveform view from 0.25 to 15 seconds, and the vertical slider sets the bottom level of the scale anywhere from -60 to -1 dB. Both view modes are highly customizable, again by invoking the right-click menu. The colours of the waveform and the FFT curve can be changed using your operating system's colour picker, and both the FFT size and window are accessible for modification. T-Chain CM also includes A and B slots for comparison of 2 separate module states. Flip between them with the AB button, adjusting the controls in each to differentiate them. copy the state of one slot to the other, click the A to B or B to A button. If you like what you hear from T-Chain CM, you can step up to the full T-Chain at the LVC Audio website, www.lvcaudio.com.